Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Friday, the 15th of May 2020. It is currently 4:18 p.m. local here in Vietnam. This is a look at my 12-hour high probability charts. I'll actually have a look at all the pairs I'm trading. The new candle for today was 19 minutes ago, and there's nothing to report. And this morning it was very quiet also. But I did do a couple of things this morning, and I'll run through them in a moment. So let's go to trading view, bring it up. So here's trading view. On the right is my watch list, all the pairs I'm trading. I'm going to discuss every pair in the video today. It's going to be a longer video, into the week and all. Didn't do one this morning, but basically anything that's highlighted in blue and orange is what I've got trades open. The only USD CAD's the only one I haven't. So the orange ones is something I did today on them, so I'll go with them also. So we'll start with the Oz CAD. Not much happening. In a sell up pair, look, you can, again, like any of my videos, pause the video, read my notes. If you can't keep up with what I'm saying in the video, there's a lot of lines happening. It's a little bit confusing if it's the first time you've watched it. If you've watched a few, you'll understand the trading system. It's a high probability / divergence system. So I'll give you a quick rundown. The three MAs, 240 LMA, 100 EMA and 50 EMA, just give me some idea of trend direction, that's all. Blue trend lines, it's just something that interests me. Resistance, support levels, obvious trend lines. Red trend lines, normally bearish divergence. Green trend lines, bullish divergence. S1 stands for sequence 1, and wherever the S1 or the S2 or the S3 is, on whatever line it's on, is the commencement of that sequence. So in this case, S1 started here, and that's all we've got on the one sequence. So we've got a sell, and the cells are designated by the red line. So we've got a vertical red line and a solid red horizontal line. That's a sell in that area there. Again, read my notes. And we've got a hedge buy, second sell, second hedge buy, and a third sell. Yellow lines, a little bit tight to see, a bit hard to see in there. That's my overall break-even level for all trades. So you can see my break-even. Profit to date is recorded for the trades. I've been trading the 12-hour chart since, I think, the 3rd of Feb. There's a shared spreadsheet with all my results on that spreadsheet. There'll be a link to that spreadsheet in the description of the video. So everyone's more than welcome to check it out. All the trades, every trade I call gets put on that spreadsheet. So the indicators, QMP filters, the green and red dots. That's just a combination. It's not an actual indicator itself. It's more of a combination between the MACD Platinum, which is a zero lag MACD, and another indicator called the QQE Advanced, which is not on the chart. So the QQE has a cross, and there's also a corresponding dot, which is a cross on the MACD Platinum. It gives a signal on the actual price chart, these green and red dots. They're my signals to enter, as you can see by the trades all revolve around these dots. Now, with the MACD Platinum, if it's above the zero level, I'm generally looking to sell. If it's below the zero level, I'm looking to buy. When it goes, if I'm in a buy and it goes through the zero level and I'm in profit, I'll be closing out part of that trade, putting a stop in place, because then I'm starting to look for sells. So let's just go through these pairs. That's the Oz CAD. Not too bad, going all right. I know it's a bit tight, a bit messy. So we've got three sequences. This is the Oz Swiss. First sequence is a buy. It's a standalone. It's got a stop in place up here. So a stop is designated by the red dotted line. So this buy was down here. It's gone up. I've closed. It was taken down here. It's gone up through here. I've closed half and I've ridden it up and I've just kept a stop in place there. Sequence 2 commences here. You can read my notes. What happens on sequence 2 it goes all the way through. Sequence 3 commences here. It goes through also. These yellow dashed lines, there's an overall break even, which is the top one. So if price comes below that, then I'm in profit overall, all trades. And the bottom yellow line would be a break even for sequence 2, sorry. So this second sequence. So we're pretty close at the moment. You know, like I probably should have been looking at closing these, but they're just not getting Price is not getting low enough, that's all. But yeah, it's not too bad. Oz New Zealand in a buy trade up here. See, it's gone up through the MACD platinum levels, gone through the zero level. Already closed half, put my stop in place below the entry. So even if I come and get stopped out on the second half, it'll be a loser. But overall, I'll be a winner on that. I start drawing my trend lines in already because I'm thinking to the future. There's possible bearish divergence setting up. If MACD keeps on going up and that signal's no longer valid, all I do is delete that trend line. So you can see my notes always on the charts here. The buy was based on hidden bullish divergence. We've broken the previous high. We're heading up. And this green line, if I see a green dash line, it's normally something of interest. In this case, it's parity, 1.000. All right, Aussie USD in a buy down here. It's already closed, got a stop in place. I was in another buy here. That's already closed out completely. And I've taken a sell up here based on, it was a high risk sell. You can see my notes there, but I like this little double top up here. It's come down. Didn't close half. It's just below the entry level at the moment. It's going sideways. The overall break even, the yellow dash line, is up there. As long as price stays below that, because I'm net negative 0.01, as long as price stays below that, I can close both trades and be in profit overall. Again, a green dash line is the 60 cent level, big number in the Aussie. CAD Swiss in a sell here. It's gone through the zero level in the MACD Platinum, but I wasn't in profit, so I can't really do much. A grey line is a warning line normally. Means there's been something that attracts my attention. In this case, it's a green MACD Platinum dot below the zero level. So I was to get a buy signal, for example, even though it's not a great one, I'd take a hedge buy on this initial sell, and I'd also start a new sequence, a sequence 2 with a buy. So I'd have more of a bullish bias. Again, trend line just drawn here, like a support level. I was hoping price would come down, but didn't yet. CAD Yen. Sell, very similar support level there. We've got divergence, took the sell, started going down nicely. Now it's pulled up. Now we're probably on my point of entry, so going nowhere fast. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, multiple trades. We've got sequence 1 is a buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. It's hard. These yen pairs have been hard since this is a coronavirus from here. Look at this, just ugly. Look at the nice trends prior. Now it's just crap. But that's just the way it is. So we're in the second sequence, sell here, and even that's went straight against me, but it's starting to pull down now. Overall break even, we're hedged on sequence 1. Overall break even was 105 something, which is way down here somewhere, which is really neither here nor there at the moment. So what I'll be trying to do now is make some money on sequence 2. If the MACD Platinum rolls down, try and cash in, add to my profit. Then when I get a new buy signal, so MACD comes down here, and when I get a new buy signal, add to sequence 1 and look at starting a new sequence 2 or a new sequence 3, depending on where I'm at with this one. So there is a method to the madness. Euro Aussie, sequence 1, a lot of trades happening, not going very fast. Sequence 2, just a sell, and it's got a stop in place up there, so we're good on sequence 2. It's a standalone. Sequence 3 was a buy. It's a high risk buy based on this little support level, double bottom. Hasn't got far to go for the break evens. One's for sequence 1 and the other one's for overall break even. So you can, as I said, you can always pause the video, read my notes. There's a lot of trades happening, a lot of lines there. It looks like, I know it's messy, but that's just the way it is. Euro CAD in a buy, going nowhere fast, gone against me as usual. And now we're at MACD Platinum through the zero level down here. Things just bouncing around. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Possible sell hedge coming up, no idea. Euro Swiss in a sell back here. There's talk about some intervention by the Central Swiss Bank. So who knows where this is going to go. I've got to sell. I've got to stop in place, can't lose on it. This grey line was put in here because there was a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, but this thing, look at this, these are 12-hour candles, this thing's just going sideways. Euro pound, we're in several trades here. We started with a sell, got these resistance, support levels. Look at this, you think that's a range? A breakout would be nice. So, and look at the MACD platinum above the zero level the whole way across here. So we've got a sell, hedge buy, second sell, second hedge buy. So at the moment I've got 4 trades on. Break even, overall break even, not applicable as hedged. So just a matter of waiting on a new sell trade. There's my little warning signal. Maybe this resistance level will hold and it'll roll over. Maybe it'll break through, who knows. Euro yen. Sequence 1, sequence 2, what are we doing here? I've just got to read my notes. Close sequence 1, it was a buy, it's already closed half, got a stop in place down here. Sequence 2 was a sell, not going too well, went against me already, but starting to head down now. And overall break even is the yellow line there, and ideally I want to get price below that. If it does, then I'll probably get stopped out on the remaining buy, so but it's looking all right. It's not no major problems there. Euro USD in a buy, gone against me right from the get-go. Yeah, it's just pretty flat, isn't it? That's they're 12-hour candles, so that's probably what, 10 days, 8 days. Not going the right way at all. Pound CAD, took a buy, we only got the one sequence. Hedge sell, second buy, second hedge sell. Got a new green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, but we didn't get the buy. This thing's just slowly rolled over. Now it's heading down, but we're hedged at the moment. Still below the zero level here, so we're looking for a buy to break the hedge. Pound yen. Righto, we're in sequence 1. There's a sell. That's up here. We've already closed half, and I've got a stop in place. So that's all good. I'll start a new sequence. Sequence 2 was a buy. Started up nicely, but then just rolled down to the downside. So then I took a hedge sell on that. So sequence 1 is standalone. Sequence 2 is hedged at the moment. Overall break even for both trades is this yellow dash line. Ideally, I want to see price drop below that. And if that price does drop below that, then I can close out all trades and be in profit. Pound USD, first orange highlighted one, and there's a reason for that. This morning I closed half of my sell trade. So the sell trade was up here. Yeah, I'm just trying to think why it closed. Yeah, I think because I got this green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level. Thought, yeah, it's gone down. It was 100 pips or so. I decided to close half. That gave me a profit of. No, I'll lie. Let me take all that back. I'd already closed up half. My stop was up here. All I've done this morning was move my stop down below the entry level because of this green dot. So I didn't close half. That's already been done. I just moved my stop down inside the entry level. Sorry about that. I knew what I was doing. Right, New Zealand CAD. This one, if you remember, I've already cleaned up the chart. I was in I think it was sell from here. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And I think there's 3 sequences if I'm looking at my notes. Basically, or 2 sequences. Basically, I've closed everything. My overall break even was in here. I had to wait for it to drop down a little bit further and to clear the swaps. So overall gave me a profit of $40.60. That's been added to the total up here. And all I've done is left 0.01 of a trade on with a stop in place below the entry level in case it keeps on falling down. I like this support resistance level up here, but the reason I close everything is just this thing sort of hugging the MACD platinum, and now it's dropped way below the MACD platinum zero level, which means I'm now looking for buy, so I'm not going to risk it. Closed it, took some profit. It's been a tough pair to trade during this corona thing, so now I've just left 0.01 on. If it keeps on going down, I'll make a couple of dollars. All good. New Zealand Swiss franc. This is one of my problem pairs on the 12-hour charts. As you can see all the way over here on the left, I'm in a big sequence. Sequence 1 at the moment, that's hedged. So that started here and it's gone all the way through here. In the meantime, I've been picking off little trades and adding to my overall profit. And so I've got another sell sequence 2 starting here. It's through the 0 level and I think I've closed half already. Yeah, I've closed half, got a stop in place. So sequence 2, overall break even is way, way, way down here. No chance of ever getting there unless one of these countries completely collapse, which I can't see. So the plan is just to wait for this thing to give me a new buy signal, then start picking off some of these trades. What I might start looking at, because there's so many trades on, start closing a few of these ones in the middle out and try to balance reduce the overall margin requirement and just reduce the overall number of trades. But at the moment we're slowly grinding away, adding to this little total down here. So, but I've got a lot of money. I've got a lot to make up in swaps, and that's an old figure. That 270 is probably 370 by now. So I've got a bit of work to do on this pair. New Zealand USD, very tight, very messy. Now I'm in one big sequence here, just having a look. Got a break even at this yellow line. We're pretty well close to it at the moment. I could probably look at closing that, and I might lose a bit of money on the swaps, but I'm going to try. I like this resistance level, which you've seen in a lot of the New Zealand pairs. Hopefully it could break these lows, or at least get down a bit lower. And if I close all these trades, I can start afresh. So I might just leave that till Monday. Hopefully the news won't do me too much damage tonight. USD CAD, nothing happening. It's been a nice little move, but just not going anywhere. It wasn't a trade, a buy, and I closed it. USD Swiss franc, there's a sell here. Going sideways. It's gone sideways from then. It's at the 7th of May, it's just going sideways, and we're still sideways, and I'm going to sell, and it's not really, look at the MACD plate, I'm hugging the 0 level, so just have to wait and see what happens there. USD Japanese yen in a sell, went against me, now starting at the entry level, nothing to get excited about. And USD Singapore dollar, what do I do here? Sequence 2 was a sell, which would have been, can't remember who it was. It was stopped out anyway for a small 69-cent profit. And so now we've got 2 sequences on. The sequence 2 here is the sell, buy is hedged. But sequence 1 is all these trades. Overall, the overall break even are pretty close. Price is just above it at the moment, but I think I'm just lacking a bit of oomph in the swap fees. Ideally, I want to see this break up a bit higher, then I can close all that. That faded reddited line there is actually an alert I've got set. So if that alert goes off, I'll just come in and close all those trades, because the MACD platinum's above the 0 level, which means I'm now looking for sells. But other than this corona moves, this thing doesn't move that much in a way, so I don't mind trading it. But ideally, I could look at maybe even tonight, if it popped up a little bit higher, I could close them all out, but I'm not going to. Right, that's it for all the 12-hour charts, guys. Hopefully that was a bit of an overview, because there's not much happening today. It was quiet on the daily charts and the 12-hour charts. Like I said, they're all recorded on a shared spreadsheet, all these trades. Everyone's got access to that spreadsheet. The link to it will be in the description of the video. I've also got a private Facebook group with 6,000 members. That anyone that subscribes to my YouTube channel, more than welcome to join the Facebook group, or even my Telegram groups. It's no problems at all. Nothing, no upsells, nothing to sell. You bought my book, that's it at the moment anyway. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the weekend, everyone. Stay safe wherever you are. And if you do like the videos, please hit the subscribe button. If nothing else, hit the like button, and I will chat to you probably on Monday. Enjoy.